Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. This is the brother Yakana from the GMS Houston camp. And just a quick lesson going into Esau, Edom. You are a mocking stock. You are, and you're getting everything that you deserve right now. You are ruling in these last days, and you can no longer hide yourself. So this is Edom, a mocking stock, and it says in the Bible, Edom, the nation descended from Esau, is depicted as a mocking stock or a subject of intense mockery, ruin, and contempt. So all those mockery, you're mocking you. You're subject to ruin. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to lay all your shit to waste, getting ready to destroy everything you got. This land here, Babylon the Great, Israel, all that. Babylon the Great, coast to coast, nothing but a wilderness. After the ICBMs drop, and contempt, treating you like garbage, just seeing you like the garbage that you truly are. Primarily due to their arrogance, violence, and treachery against their brother nation, Jacob. The two nations that were separated in the womb. Esau being a cunning hunter, very knowledgeable hunter, and then Jacob being a plain man, dwelling in tents. So just getting right into it. This really comes from this here, what I've typed in: U.S. fires on aircraft paintings in Iran. And it says, in recent days, multiple reports and viral social media posts have claimed that the U.S. and Israeli military forces mistakenly targeted 3D-style paintings of aircraft on the ground during strikes in Iran. So here it says Iran reportedly used decoy anamorphic 3D paintings on the asphalt of its air bases to mimic the appearances of F-14 Tomcat fighter jets and Mi-17 helicopters from high altitude surveillance. So Esau Edom being the cunning hunter, he's come up with different things like the scent to hide his pheromones. Like when you think of duck hunting, they have those decoy ducks coming up with decoys and stuff like that. But now here Esau Edom is being outsmarted by his own plays. You wasting these things ain't cost no money really, and you wasting thousands and thousands of dollars on nothing. And it's beautiful because all the money that you've been spending on your war, all that kind of stuff, and neglecting the citizens that are back home, it's all coming back. It's beautiful. You deserve the mockery. You deserve the ruin that you're going to receive. You deserve the contempt. It says Jeremiah 49 and verse 7, concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? So where are the wise? There's no more wise people. All the technology y'all got is really outdated. That Iranians being backed by China and Russia. China and Russia, China is at the forefront of the tech race. Everybody has to go there to get their stuff manufactured. It's beautiful. It's beautiful seeing these things play out because now the Edomites, they got no more. Their skill is showing. They let their arrogance, they got laxed. Is counsel perish from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? So it's beautiful. Because all the things, all the witchcraft, all the things that they come up with is no longer working. You thought you could just go up in a country like you did with Venezuela. You thought you could just do that with Iran. Meanwhile, they've been prepping. They've been preparing. Like the guy in I don't have the video, but he said, "Hey, we've been waiting. We're ready. Send in the ground troops." And it's gonna be funny to see what new things it's gonna come up with. Like how are they gonna, how are they gonna embarrass these Babylonians? This is Obadiah chapter 1, and I got this in the NLT, and it says, this is the vision that the sovereign Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai revealed to Obadiah concerning the land of Edom. It says, Edom's judgment announced. And now, Edom is still around today. Edom is an end-time main character, an end-time antagonist. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Daniel chapter 2, where the vision of the statue, representing Babylon, the Persians and the Medes, Greece, and finally Rome, and then in the feet and the toes to revive Roman Empire, which we're in this portion. At the end of that statue, at the end of the vision, that statue was crushed in the feet by a stone cut out without hands, which represents Yahushua. But going back to Second Esdras, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. We're in these days. So we have heard a message from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai that an ambassador was sent to the nations to say, get ready, everyone. Let's assemble our armies and attack Edom. So this is getting ready to take place. This is taking place, now as we speak. Edom, or Esau, the so-called white man, is going into Iran, ushering a new part in prophecy. The Armageddon, ushering a World War III, the third woe. And this is beautiful times because next we got to look forward to, the MOTB, Revelation 13:16, Jacob's trouble. And guess what? At the end of this, the missiles are going to fly. The land of Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, wiped off the earth. The elect are going to be rescued in the chariots, the elect of Israel, in the chariots, what you people call UFOs. And it says, verse 3, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai says to Edom, I will cut you down to size among the nations. You will be greatly despised. So these nations, they hate you. And you being cut down. Bit by bit, you're being cut down. And people are seeing you how you really are. You will be greatly despised. You have been deceived by your own pride. Because you live in a rock fortress and make your home high in the mountains. Who can ever reach us way up here? You ask boastfully. But even if you soar as high as eagles and build your nest among the stars, I will bring you crashing down, says Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So beautiful, because the Lord is going to bring you down. He's going to humble you. He's going to bring you down to the dust where you belong. So I'm going to jump down. Verse 7, all your allies will turn against you. They will help to chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you. Your trusted friends will set traps for you, and you won't even know about it. At that time, not a single wise person will be left in the whole land of Edom, says Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. For on the mountains of Edom, I will destroy everyone who has understanding. The mighty warriors of Teman will be terrified, and everyone on the mountains of Edom will be cut down in the slaughter. So this is beautiful, beautiful times. So just mocking Esau, because it's beautiful. Matter of fact, if I can pull that. Sometimes I don't know what's up with this. This ain't supposed to be a long lesson, Give me a second here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They had this other one. I'll play this, but I ain't. But it's just showing that these nations are mocking, these nations. Which really in this format, like you can kind of get the gist of all this stuff going on, but you can't really see it like in this format, like it. But it's mocking the hats, because every time there's a every time there's a warning, they go flying out the country or run to the bases or whatever like that. But meanwhile, it's supposed to be they're supposed to be safe in their land. They're fulfilling prophecy. They're in the land, right? They should be safe. But anyway, I'm gonna close out the lesson with this one. I can't remember exactly how it's Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So hey, this is what we're seeing. We're seeing it happen real time, and we've been waiting, and it's happening. Watch out, bitch! You gonna run into that car. Anyway, Salakia. But hey, we're seeing these things happening. We're seeing their downfall in real time, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's that's just what it is. It's beautiful. You are now a mocking stock, Esau, Edom. Matter of fact, I did have. Let me see here. Let me see what it says in the NLT. This is Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 14. I want to say around. Sorry. This is Isaiah 14 and verse 12 in the NLT. How are you fallen from heaven, O shining star, son of the morning? Because they pride themselves as being the light bringers. They have the Illuminati. They put themselves up as who to look to. You have been thrown down to the earth. You who destroyed the nations of the world. Did they not do that? Bombing nations, destroying nations economically, destroying nations' governments, destroying the minds of the people. They're stealing their resources. I heard this Chinese song. I'm gonna find it. I might do a lesson on it, Lord willing. I can. I was listening to the song and it was showing like the subtitles of what they were saying in the song, and it's like, man, that's crazy because it's saying the same thing in the scriptures and who it's talking about. But for you said to yourself, I will ascend to heaven and set my throne above God's stars. I will preside on the mountains of the gods far away in the north. I will climb to the highest heavens and be like the Most High. They said that, and ultimately with this C-hip, they want to be like the Most High. They want to put that inside you to rule over you. I will climb to the highest heavens and be like the Most High. Instead, you will be brought down to the place of the dead, down to its lowest depths. You'll be brought down to the pit, to hell. Like Lazarus and the rich man. You're going to be like the rich man, asking for to dip somebody's finger in water to put it on your tongue, to ease the punishment. Instead, you will be brought down to the place of the dead, down to its lowest depths. Everyone there will stare at you and ask, can this be the one who shook the earth and made the kingdoms of the world to tremble? Is this him? I like it in the KJV better because it says they shall look on him narrowly. Like, this is the man? This is him? This is him right here? You seeing it? This is the man that made the earth to tremble? This nigga shooting at fucking paintings? Is this the one who destroyed the world and made it into a wasteland? Is this the king who demolished the world's greatest cities and had no mercy on his prisoners? So is this the man? Is this him? But Hey, that's pretty much it. Hey, you're being revealed in these last days, and these are your last days. Enjoy them. Hey, shalom.